Hey y'all, so it's me. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm from the South suddenly. Maybe it's a little bit of my sweet home Alabama coming out. But I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. Maybe I'm believing in my Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara, like inner energy. So, a lot of you maybe have seen it, a lot of maybe you haven't. You don't know that as part of what I've been learning and practicing and doing in my transformation is going deeper within, working with spirit more. Someone needs to hear that because there's the asthma. Journey space. Okay, a lot of journey space stuff, dealing with, everything, the gamut, okay? Like, this is the gamut, checkmate. So, Friday will be the first sacred space, group that I am hosting on Zoom. It will be, private to just those that are joining the group. It will not be recorded because that way we can all be authentic and open. It is not a workshop. It is integrative. It is you working on you, right? Me supporting that work, guiding that work, but as well me working on me. And I feel like a lot of people are in need of that connection. We are missing a shit ton of that in this current pandemic. And so I want to host this twice a month. And that way people can start working through, especially clearing out that energy that you've been storing up during this whole, storm that we've all been weathering together. And as a sacred space, we form a sacred bond and we all work together and we all energetically support one another. And it's actually something that you can't necessarily, that you're not getting generally in your day-to-day experiences for most of us. A lot of times, a lot of us, especially those that, are on a spiritual journey, we hold back. We don't tell people, hey, I could use some help, or hey, I'm struggling. We don't say, wow, I just wish I had a minute to take care of me. So that's what we're going to be doing. So the time on this is 12 Pacific Standard Time Zone, okay? And the way to get into this is, there's two ways. I'm going to put both of those links down below, okay, in the comment section. So the one is if you go to my Square store and you leave a donation for just the karmic donation for hosting and supporting and the facilitation of all of this, okay, then you will get a link. Or you can go to my Patreon site, and rather than choosing a tier, when you go to the link that I'm going to give you, if you scroll down a little bit further, it will just say, become a patron or create your membership or whatever, and then you can sign up through that. And I'm trying to keep this affordable. You can start on the Patreon. You can start for just, I think the minimum is $3 to be a patron. But you can give what you want and desire, what you feel honored to do. The minimum donation over on my Square site is $5, okay? And you might be like, well, I don't need to pay anyone to dig up my own shit. but it is like an energetic give and take. All right. And it is honoring yourself of being of value, that you are deserving of that space, and that you are worth $5, $3, $10, whatever you're feeling to contribute. Like, you're honoring yourself as much as you are honoring me for the contribution of creating this. All right. So I'm excited. Who knows what will happen in the journey space? Who knows what journey we will go on? Who knows what healing will happen? We will take an initial journey at the beginning of this first session to go ahead and go meet our spirit guide and to get the experience of journeying, especially important for those that have never done that. And if you miss this first session, the second one I think is going to be on the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 26th. Okay. And if you want to do a personal journey with me before then you'll want to message me in advance and set up that session. Okay. Because I am doing a lot of really very different things. Still getting to the root cause of a lot of things. I am, I started working the last few years with quantum physics and doing the quantum biofeedback, which I still do and still love to use with my clients, and going on journeys with my clients and for my clients, doing retrievals of the fragments that we've left behind, integrating parts of ourselves back into our beings. I've done last year and this year shamanic palmistry work, and so I'm incorporating the shamanic palmistry in with my clients so that you can kind of have a guide of, what is your soul purpose and what are the conflicts, and to understand yourself better, to move yourself forward better. So just all kinds of really fun, cool, amazing things that I'm really seeing work just in beautiful ways for myself and for my clients, for my family. It's been a blessing in disguise, this Rona, because I had already decided to take Lent off, and I took off Lent, and then I started focusing inward, and all the change that I had been waiting for and looking for started coming up. And so what I'm focused on now is my protocol of what I call heal. And you'll hear me talking about healing a lot. But the protocol of healing is we look at the harmonics, okay? We look at the electricity. We look at the autonomic, okay, sort of field of possibilities. And we look at those life lessons, all right? And through all of that, you get a much more balanced energy of healing yourself and healing your body and getting on the right path for you than you would otherwise. Okay, so I pulled out a card before doing this from my personal deck. I got listen to your gut. Okay, listen. Today, listen intently to your gut feelings. Okay, and what I think is also beautiful is at the bottom of the deck then we get transform and possibilities. So when you start listening to yourself, everything starts to roll. Okay, I'm listening to myself. Now I'm transforming myself. And now all these possibilities are coming up that I didn't even know I wanted nor existed for me. And it's beautiful. Okay, so take it from me, child of, I told my daughter, I said, yeah, my teacher, my shamanic teacher, told me that, you know, wow, I have not seen a hand with that long of childhood trauma, like 2 decades of trauma, like continual trauma. And I laughed and said, ha, I win. But it's not. What's funny is, you know, in a way it is winning, because number one, it set me up to be the healer that I am. But number two, because I can see that, I can honor that, I can understand that, I can heal that. I can come into the harmony of that. I can transform the vibrations of that, bring back the fragments, heal myself, and move myself forward. Okay, we're all on our own journey. No one's journey is the same. Just like I always teach personal nutritional truth, you have to figure out what works for you nutritionally, okay? It's the same sort of thing. That's why we're doing the sacred journeys, is so that you can find the support and the calling and the healing that is for you. All right? So much love, my friends, as I always say at the end of my videos. Much love, my friends. And I hope to see you there. Those links are down below. If you have more questions, you can message me. But I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'm excited for those that already have said that they're going to come to the journey space. Okay? Love you. Bye.